I thought I hit that button. Well, nothing of value was missed. Sanctus canister. Sanctus canister. Is that not here? It's not here. How many? That's 3 cog cost. Ooh. For their next attack action. It's objectively very good. But I might not need it. I just might not need it. That's the thing about it. Alright, it's much better than that. No one has the room to carry it either. Well, I guess you technically do. Because I could take away his guns. Which would be an interesting play. It would give him the spanners. That's kind of useless. Do that instead. Well, you're a melee boy. Probably better to give you the upgraded spear than that. Yeah, let's go with this for now. Let's just run with this. You've got the who's got the super, who's got the, you're the, yeah, Flamer of Grim. When I max him out, he's gonna be terrifying. I think I could give the Sanctus canister to him. That would make him even more terrifying. One energy, one physical. Yeah, because you can pop your ability and fire both of these at the start. And then you can pick up more cog. In fact, I could probably get rid of that and give him that. So then he can pop his ability, fire both of his... Ah, but he gets cog for with his guns, doesn't he? Maybe I will just give him the medic stick. Scanners have less cooldown. If anyone carries a Sanctus canister, it should be him. But I want to see how he plays. I want to see how he plays for now. I want to... Oh, we haven't unlocked the last 2 sectors yet. But the machine spirit there might be quite useful. And who is it? Red Dead Smeg. I spec'd him out at the very start of the playthrough with Tech Auxilium, so he gets -2 cog use on his weapon. So it doesn't matter if he has a cog use weapon. That's 4 to 6. That's 3 to 5. Omniscient axe, omniscient axe, omniscient axe. But I need the power axe. There's a machine spirit there would be quite useful. Now I don't have the canticle that gives armor break. So that the upgraded power axe here would probably be quite nice. Yeah, okay. Let's roll with this, I think. We could do that. Might just do that for now. We'll see how it plays. I'm on the verge of another major breakthrough in translating the Tesseract inscriptions. I'm sure that with a little more sample data, I can crack some of the more difficult passages. Analysis of previous interactions suggests you require help in doing this. Forget my weakness, Magos, but this is not something I can achieve alone. Vizier Malob kept meticulous records of the deeds of the court that ruled his dynasty before they began great slumber. You need a tech priest mission to retrieve these records for you. As I said, Magos, this is not something I can do alone. The records for this chamber the record chamber was scouted by my Skatari, but they were unable to hold it for long. The Necrons don't like us getting in there. Proof how valuable Malob's histories must be. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that once you get your scribe services into that chamber, you're going to have to fight to keep them alive. And that's what will be done. The Necrons guard their secrets jealously, but that does not mean any hesitation is justified in acquiring them. Interesting. I almost want to go for this because it's so out the way. I don't know how room generation is done. Well, single port. The axe gives health, right? Yes. That gives Blackstone. Okay, so I think we can get the glyph room. Stay under the 2%. That's the key. That's the key. Stay under 2%. This resembles a council or even governmental chamber. A very human thing for the Necrons to have built. Perhaps there is more to this than it seems. Vizier Malob served as advisor to the Lords of Silver Tenebris, perhaps explaining what looks like a grand conference chamber ahead. Several throne-like seats stand in a ring around a central seat, as if gathered around a leader. Scoff, study, sabotage. Study. Oh, when you said internet unstable today, I was like, shit, is that my stream? I'm too much to be able to watch, but wishing luck. Well, thank you very much, Jake. Thank you ever so much. Hopefully it fixes itself. Jake, how's the new house, by the way? Obviously, you've been there like 6 months. But didn't you move to like another part of Canada? Or am I getting very confused and senile in my old age? Probably not a council chamber then. I think something far less pleasant happened here. Oh, like a sacrifice chamber? Yeah, maybe. An inscribed panel in this chamber depicts hundreds of Necrons sleeping beneath the surface of Silver Tenebris, while stylized humanoid figures appear to be invading their slumbering place below the ground. Could this be a depiction of the Adeptus Mechanicus exploring the tomb complex? Could Malob have predicted the future? Scorn, speculate, spin. Spin? Element predicted the future, but it was predicting our victory. Must be some other explanation. The abilities of Xenos are not fully understood. March 2024 was the big move. I knew. What was I playing, Jake? What was I playing? Because I thought it was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Deliverance? Is that what I mean? New house we bought back last December, so I've been in it roughly a year now. Finally feel settled. Total War. Total War. I knew it was I knew it wasn't like an RTS. Or not like a true RTS. Yeah. Total War. Yeah. Yeah. But it finally feels settled. Yeah, I mean, it would take at least 6 months to move house, settle into the neighborhood, get the routines going, you know, and to feel like, and to not think, oh, this is new, sort of every couple of days you step out your front door or whatever, right? Hey, Volkov. Well, obviously we're gonna spin. Melov may have foreseen the Adeptus Mechanicus invading his tomb, but he was right. But this is surely an apocalyptic prophecy predicting the destruction of the Necrons at the hands of these human invaders. The cohort spirits are lifted by this interpretation as they imagine the part they will play in Melov's predicting of his own doom. Many female ports. It must be this one. It looks a bit like a sort of, I don't know, maybe a globe? You know, like those globes? Normally sort of cuts off there, right? And then you can spin it around. That's gonna be the right answer. Yay! I got initiative. Oh shit, I get initiative. It's not good. Volkov, oh, for fuck's sake. Mortal detected. Resak awakened, sire. Why he locked us away from his Necron studies, I do not know, but it is fueling my emotional receptors with frustration. His naming of the Necrons is helpful, however. Subject immortal. Subjects are far more resilient than the warrior class. They also show signs of cognition, whereas warriors possess none. Sightings of them blurting out what seem to be direct and basic orders. Proof of some cognition. Interesting. Be aware of Terry weapons disint molecule safe. I don't understand the safe bit, but that sounds like terrible weapons disintegrate molecules. Oh, corrupted. Get there. How? What? I don't even know if I can hit those. What the hell is this? Flamer of the Rim is a fucking powerhouse. Yeah, I saw when we got to place our guys down that there's kind of pathways there. It's so tempting to put down the Skitarii, you know? Fucking hell. Wait, what? Can I not walk? On there? Huh? Or do you need to go through that? What are you? You're anti-energy. Good. Six cogs. You can max out the cog bar. This works. Does it? Yeah, it does. Do that. Max out of machine spirits. Do I want to do this now? Yes. Use this. Use this. These guys sound scary as fuck. Shit, I meant to pop his other ability. Oh. Oh no. Seven to... Four to 11. You know what? I can move here. I can move like there. I could try and hit both of those guys. Might be worth it, actually. Because I have no idea what their stats are, right? That's anti-armor. That's anti-armor. That's anti... Oh, sorry. That's got physical. That's energy. I can't push him off the edge, can I? I don't think. I assume. I'll end my turn there. Okay. I can kill both of them again. And I can flame him. Or I could try and hit both of those guys. The arc pistol should be able to reach them. How have I got 3 cog now? Oh, because I got that. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think I can kill both of these guys and that guy with these people. He shouldn't be able to reach me, you know? Oh yeah, there's nothing on that. That's a good start. The hell is over here? Oh, you could do a like not attack. Try and kite them. What are your stats? 10? Okay, I'm absolutely killing both of you with the... Oh, I could kill you with the flamethrower. No, I couldn't. That's 7 armor. No way I'm killing you with the flamer. Nine cogs would fill that up, so I might as well use his thing here. Get into position. In fact, I might as well move a little bit there and then pop it. Fill the cog bar. Use. Okay, the flamethrower is never reaching those guys. Got it. He doesn't have the range upgrade, so he can't hit them. Ah. Balls. What was it you had? You had... Okay. Shit. I'm gonna have to stand like back here, aren't I? Hit them both. Oh my god, just. Of course, I didn't quite kill it. Naturally. I could save that. I could save it. It's only 2 hits away from dying. I've only got 1 more pure damage skull, which means somebody's gonna have to shoot him. Or hit him with an axe. Grr. The most frustrating. I should have used that guy's pokey stick. Oh wait, no, I've got the little chaps. Right, 2 cog points. Beast. I must have faith. Yes. I've got these guys. They can do. I mean. Except he gets to go next turn. And then there's that Lich Guard. That Lich Guard I should be able to knock out in melee. I don't even need to go this way to get there. Just go down here and then back, right? I want to save this. I want to save it for those 2. Right, they can't shoot through there, so it's fine. Yeah. Have faith. Oh, pistol macro stubber. Got melee armor, don't know about you. I could send Red Dead Smeg down here, and that would definitely kill him. Got the macro stubber. 5, 6 is 11. Got 14 health. I use that, and then it's a real good chance that I kill him. And I can't shoot these guys. Well, I can just about shoot him. Now, Red Dead Smeg is going to have to go down there and hit him with a hammer. So, macro stubber. I go here. And then... Three to 5. Ooh. We have the damage here. Shoot him with the macro stubber first, right? Obviously. Shit, of course. Oh no! Oh, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. You can heal yourself, I guess. And you heal up a point at the end of the turn, right? I think as well. Sorry, Volkov. +2 damage. Use. No crit, minimum damage. Counterattack. He gets a counterattack every time. Is insane. It's really shows you that melee is not the play, right? 4 to 5 damage, and he's got 7 armor. I might have to back off down this way and just shoot him. And then have Red Dead Smeg maybe kills him. I don't know though, not with 7 shields. 4 to 6 damage on the axe. Can't be sure. Let me do that. And we run. Run down here. We try and get an arc blast off at those guys. No, we can't. Okay, never mind. I should have got a shot off at him. Fuck. Nice, get another cog. Fire that up, blast it. Fine. Two damage, nice. Do I have a move distance? I do. Move there, good. I mean, he's not a problem. I could leave him. Or I could run behind him. There you go. Auto repair. Auto repair's based. He's got a macro stopper. Ah. That's convenient. That's super convenient. Maybe I send these 3 guys this way. These guys can't kill him because he's got 7. Oh, they can. They totally could. Huh. So we could just avoid him. Okay, no enemies on that. Scan him for his armor type. Melee armor. Okay. So what's the maths here? 3 to 5. So minimum 3, minimum 4 is 7. Minimum 4 is 11 damage to him. Plus 2 will bring it up to 13. So there's a very good chance. No, plus 2 physical for all of them. That's plus 2 physical for all of them. Interesting. Use. Absolutely use. These guys could even shoot the console if I wanted to. Nine to 11. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do here. In terms of min-maxing these attacks, it's possible that the axe and the pistol would insta-kill him, and I could save an overpowered attack. Okay. Actually, is he melee or range? Because I get a reaction attack on him. Right? Pretty sure. We crit. The machine god is fucking with us. The machine god is totally with us. And these guys can kill him. No, they can't kill him. Can they? Did I? Yeah, they can. Yeah, they totally can. Those guys can kill him. I don't know who the Lich Guard's going for, but I don't think he's got the range. It all comes down to these two. There's a big gate in front of you, sir. Please tell me you can't shoot through the barrier, though. Wait, he didn't want to attack? Why not? 6 to 8 damage, 4 to 6. What's your range? You can do that. Currently do 4 to 6 damage. See if we can min-max. That's definitely dead. 30. Yeah. Was it yesterday we were talking about that? A couple of days ago? Machine God be with me? No, Machine God not with me. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna leave you there. I'm not gonna use his attack, because we can just wipe these guys next time. Cool. No point in getting the servitors for him, because they'll just die. As for here, I don't think there's any point in getting them. Delator? No, shoot this. The barrier. Motherfucker, I'm on the wrong side. Shit. We're back on the campaign. Already did it with super weapons. Yeah, was it? I mean, I know we were talking about the whole super weapon thing. The other day. Yeah, I have very little faith in, yeah, this is gonna be... I personally have very, very, very little faith in, the studio. health. Too many lives, yeah. I mean, I still remember when the game first came out, right? And they had, do you remember they had, do you remember they had the, like, they had the special edition, which got the game a week early? Oh, well, yeah, so it was a bug, except the day before that happened, Valkyrie, and I went, like, I wasn't the only one who found this. The day before that happened, they changed the poster that they had up on Steam. And you can check this with Wayback Machine and stuff, and on their own website as well, showing what different versions of the game got you. They removed the line for they changed it 3 times. They changed it 16 hours before they released the game to everyone. Yeah, because it was early access. That's right, it was early access for like 24 hours, wasn't it? In reality, like the legendary edition was owners played it for like 24, 36 hours. And then they changed the poster 24 hours after early access started, and then 12 hours later they gave early access to everybody and changed the poster again, showing what different versions of the game got you, and they completely removed the early access line. And then they said it was a bug. And I can tell you guys, because there's only 7 of you there, that it's absolutely because a cracked version of the game was floating around, because it got leaked, and the studio didn't want to lose any money. That's why they did it. But it was the fact they lied and tried to cover it up, and then didn't refund the legendary edition holders, which is the reason most people bought the sort of special edition. It wasn't for the album artwork. If you look at all of the posters and differences between game versions that they put up, that they, after all of the changes, the only difference between the legendary and the basic version was, oh, you get like a soundtrack and you get like artwork. They completely removed any mention of early access. In the 3rd version of their sort of posters. When the middle version of their posters showed early access as being available to both groups of people. And then that was removed within a few hours. That was what was put out before. They even put that out before people who had the regular version could play early access. But there is a version of the version of the poster saying that regular edition could play early access went out, and then quickly got taken down from Steam. Yeah, a bunch of us were having a look at it back when it happened. If I knock you back, are you gonna hit me? Shit. Yeah, this temperature rising. I don't know what it was, but they put out paid deals. Paid DLC, no, yeah. I mean, for me, it was the for me, it was like the lying and the cheating. That's what did it for me. I'm not gonna have the cogs to go all the way around. There's no fucking way. There's absolutely no fucking way. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 for each character. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. This was a nasty one. There's gonna be a tube center. Oh well. Same out, yeah. They had no idea what they wanted to fucking do. Total clusterfuck. Absolute clusterfuck. So the only thing that could open up is this, and I've got 2 chaps there to hopefully deal with it. God damn it. Right, let's do that next turn then. I need to get him out of there. That's it, right? I've just got 4 guys. Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't dislike playing it. But it was mediocre at best. It, you know, any idea that it was, you know, oh, it's the spiritual successor to CNC. No. Act of Aggression was more CNC than that. Without a doubt. An Act of Aggression was, funnily enough, from 2013, was called the spiritual successor to CNC. It had all the same, every single thing people said about Tempest Rising, they said about Act of Aggression. Every goddamn thing. The hype was exactly the same. And Act of Aggression just didn't match up. That's bullshit. Our problem to me was just very bland. Yeah. Act, you know, I don't think anyone who's going to accuse Act of being super incredible. But we played Act. I played Act on stream a while ago. And I mean, it didn't feel any worse than Tempest Rising. Right. And that's kind of my problem. What? Why 0 damage? You? Oh, I forgot to use the medic stick. Whoops. Kill all enemies. Seems so kind of pointless. Like, you've got to go through this fucking maze, and then I should have, if I killed the same with the DEFCON game. Isn't DEFCON the like nuclear war game? This map is fucking horrible and I despise it. You're in the RTS? He's gonna probably. I'm an idiot. God damn, that's so annoying. Oh well. Medic stick. Yep, and turn. Medic stick. Wait, do you have auto heal? Stromberg. Does he have auto heal? I think so. No, that's the auto heal. You have auto heal. Okay. God almighty. I balls this one up. Give me the stats. And yeah, done. Fuck it. You can kill this guy, can't you, right? You can double shot him. The hell? Of course, the effing gate. Right. Listen here, you little shit. Die. But yeah, Dwarf hopefully is interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. And there's something else I added to my there's a new game that looks a lot like Sudden Strike coming out. Go holds the chamber long enough for the scribe services to finish copying the passages of Malob's histories over the wall. A wealth of linguistic information we have recovered. Malob was fond of obscure pictogram forms and context-morphic grammar structures. This will be of immense help in translation the next passages. You know what else will be of immense help? Fucking drink. How much more of the Tesseract Vault remains to be translated? With this, I feel well beyond halfway. With every new passage, I uncover new revelations about our foe. Soon, Magos, it will all be revealed to us soon. God, that was like extracting fingernails. Oh yeah, you said DEFCON RTS. Oh, DEFCON 0? This one? Oh. Honestly, this looks like a bit like Active Aggression in terms of, you know, graphics and symbology. Or Act of War, if you prefer the classic version. You know, just in terms of art style and stuff. I like it. I love this kind of art style. These graphics look nice. They look neat. They look perfectly good enough for an RTS. Oh yeah. Let's wishlist that one. Into your wishlist. DEFCON Frontlines tomorrow is an RTS. Opening episode of a hard science fiction war saga. First strike in a campaign carved in death and ash. Drags you into a world where hesitation is annihilation. Tomorrow is never guaranteed.
Team of RDS veterans, the game merges the familiar backbone of a genre with practical modern systems. What does that mean? Because that's part of the problem, right? Like Tempest Rising had a lot of RTS people on its team, but didn't matter. Cover is functional and essential. Soldiers survive when positioned behind potential covers, walls, or inside structures. Battlefield itself evolves through a day-night cycle. It will annoy some people, and it will annoy a lot of people unless it's done well. If it's done well and doesn't feel jarring to the player, that would be peak. It's very hard to do, though. Very hard to get a day-night cycle going in an RTS that doesn't inhibit gameplay. But if it can be done well, then massive props. Directly alters vision, detection, combat efficiency. I like that. You got bases. You got base building. Excellent. That looks like doesn't look like CNC4. You got resource generation. This looks like an act of war, act of aggression. This looks very much like act of war, act of aggression. Asymmetric factions, good. Cinematic cutscenes, nice. Classic RTS storytelling returns. Man, this is this sounds good. Dirty mission campaign. Tower defense. These guys know what they're doing. These guys fucking know what they're doing. Do you have any idea how popular tower defense is? Especially amongst like old school RTS gamers who play Warcraft 3. Like, people like, tower defense, they're not entirely sure about that. And then you start playing it and you sink hours into it. Balloons, tower defense. Need I say more? Nephthys sector located. A sense of monumental muscular power fills the tomb. It is a deafening industrial sprawl echoing the forge worlds of the Adeptus Mechanicus, but unmistakably alien. Its inner workings and architecture are laid open to see. Pipework and support beams span spaces between hulking masses of machinery. The air is heavy and hot with steam and tastes of leaking fuel. From everywhere comes the grinding din of huge engines underfoot, while pistons hammer endlessly. Canoptic labor constructs continue to assemble new areas and structures, locked in a constant cycle of rebuilding. Columns of scarab constructs repair and remake. It would be folly to assume they are the only inhabitants. Main gacha gamer players. It's a TD. Oh no. No, we didn't get many gems there, did we? Alrighty, so Volkov is done, right? Heals one target for 3 HP. That would save me 30 Blackstone. That's what that would do. On earth was I doing when I wrote this notebook? Anyway, engines here max. I wanted to max out engines here. Did I? Okay, if I say so. Hey, Red Dead Smeg. That last mission, by the way, was supposed to be easy. Still took me longer than almost any other mission that we've done. Recently, at least. Red Dead Smeg. Max that. Engine Sear 3. And Tech Auxilium 5. Really? 5? What a bold decision. I'm thinking RDS, maybe.
Now he's got his new axe. We shall, in fact, power axe. Power axe. What? Oh, that's just a better power axe. Yeah, okay. It's gonna take away so much DPS. Kinda. But shall see. The destroy 2 armor is interesting. What does that? What do you get here? Blessed generator. I don't really need more like armor or defense, honestly. The 100% miss chance is quite interesting. +2 damage, +3. It's possible that I should have made him my medic. Oh, well, I put him in there. Never mind. What else could I give him? Deal 2 physical damage. It's got 3 slots. That's gain 2. Yeah, if I'm always getting into melee range, right? With him, kind of makes sense to have cognition mechadendrites. And that way I'm guaranteed, literally guaranteed, when I attack with him, be able to use that. He will be self-sufficient. He will be self-sufficient. I can even give him this. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind then. Getting +2 damage. I think Sanctus counter then. I need to pop that before I can use those though. So it would only give him +2 damage. But it would give him the +10 crit chance as well. Yeah. Yeah, we go with that. There you go, RDS, and you get +1 damage from this. Oh, we now have an extra cog. A spanner. One type priest of your choice gains +2 damage. I don't like that. All type priest is huge. I think we'll stick with that. For now. I don't think I can upgrade anyone else. Nope. New deployment. 2 cogs direct from dark. Extract 2 cogs direct from target. Scanner. Wait. But I already have that. Cooldown 3. That's a cooldown too, isn't it? Yep. Also, we have a better axe. Easy. Necron heavy destroyer. Oh. No, no boss. Neftusk sector. Is there anything that I quite like the idea of getting these? Or a lot of blackstone. Or a lot of we might just do a quick blackstone run. Might just do a quick blackstone run, you know? It's the ×2 attacks for these guys, by the way, which is making me really like them. Really like them. Because that's 4 to 6 is 8 to 12 in the first round, which is a lot of damage. A lot. I mean, that's not quite how it works with armor, but you get my point. And as a, you know, it makes sense that they're the highest cost. If I could get an upgraded version of them. Hang on a minute. Can I get an upgraded version of them? Like, obviously I can at some point. I bet it's in Kepras. It'll be in Kepras somewhere. Well, let's go for the quick Blackstone. Let's go for a quick Blackstone run. Axe Machine Spirits. It's so good. Further deprivations affect our troops, Megos. Depleted adamantium tipped rounds. Especially effective against Necron war forms. Adamantium supplies on the Kaiser's Metallican are running out. You see the quandary. I wonder where the term adamantium comes from. I assume adamantium was either a name the Romans or the Greeks gave something that exists, or it's a mythical metal Greeks or Romans thought of, like, you know, like Atlantis, right? But you see it in everything, like all forms of fantasy use mithril and adamantium. I wonder where they first came from. I don't believe they're new words. The quandary is indeed apparent. What can be done to improve supplies? In the Doom of Acropis, significant statues of adamantium supported by Skitarii scouts suggest denying to the enemy and claim for our own use. Usually it's Greek nonsense. True. True. If the need is judged severe enough, tech priests shall be sent to acquire this asset. Desire quickly, Megos. Adamantium utilized by the tomb to fuel the motions of Acropis's armillary. Will not be there for long. My Skitarii have postulated the adamantium store is used to fuel the armillary that Acropis built to mirror his vision of the galaxy. Whatever that armillary means to the Necrons, they're very keen on keeping it going. Symbolic blow against Acropis's armillary. A seizure of material for Skitarii use. Benefit to everyone. Except to the tech priests who must risk their lives to get it. I know my Skitarii are crying out for those depleted adamantium rounds.
We are successful, Magos. You'll save a lot more lives than you risk. Heavy metal. Nice. Oh. Have to move forwards. Kill all enemies. We have one computer console. We have two computer console. That Necron Destroyer can move straight away. Oof. Volkov Axeman. He has an axe. Flamer of the Rim. Heavy Phosphor Blaster to take out. Did we agree or not as to whether these would give us anything? The fucking... He's got his jump pack, hasn't he? Wait, what? Oh, RDS can go there. See, RDS in this situation is kind of useless. With just melee, he's gonna trip all the alarms. Classic. RDS is useless. Oh, he's got a big ass gun. I can take my time. Is there nothing to scan? Stuff to grab later. I can't clear that. I cannot clear that right now. Give me a scan reading. Yeah, of course you're resistant to energy, you fuck.
He's gonna body block that anyway, so I can't actually get through. Yeah, it's hardly worth it. Shit. I done fucked up again. Fuck it. Macro stubber. It's on cog point. +2 damage. Smash him with a hammer. Nice crit. 4 health left. Can't do that. This just isn't gonna do much, is it? Got a little bit of damage on this. Like, if I destroy all 3, it takes me from like 1 and 1 back down to 0, right? So actually, I've got loads of freaking time. I've actually got loads of time. These have the same range? They do. They do. Yeah, you can't hit those, can you? Very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Pop you? Sure. Oh, he's still in Overwatch? Nah. Less than ideal. Just can't get a good angle on them. That's fine. Yeah, we flamethrower this. Oh no, I can flamethrower all of them? Or like, most of them. Because the flamethrower doesn't count as money. Yeah. And then I'll take burn damage. The only issue is that one. I don't know how you kill this one without... Well, RDS might be able to sneak through, you know? Right, one cog. I don't know if his ability allows him to sneak through. I won't quite have the points. Fuck a duck. I could go there and pop that. And then you should be able to kill off everything out there. I don't know, let's try it. And then... of course you survived on 1 health. Naturally. Oh, I killed the terminal. Oh, I didn't want to kill the terminal. I wanted to get the blackstone out of the effing terminal. Oh, you stupid... I'm an idiot. Fuck the cog bar, we might as well. Six health. Emotional capacity is overloaded. Damn fucking right, emotional capacity is overloaded. That's body blocking there. He's body blocking there. And they're still alive. Yeah, nothing special. Really need a melee weapon that can like hit twice. Okay, you're gonna stay up there for now because there's no point in killing that. Not yet. I should have slapped him. You don't get detected. How interesting. Excuse me, slap. Okay, it looks like he can sprint past these. Means I should use him to sprint past that. I need to kill the damn thing there. We should be able to kill them all. And I can destroy that terminal. Yes. I think. I should have got a pushy stick with him to kill corpses. It just never occurred to me. 1 damage to target. I mean, there's... a huge amount to play for here. Kill him. Pushy stick that. And then when it's his turn again, we run down here. Kill him off. Run down here. Pushy stick. Stab, stab, stab. No point in like doing any of those. I don't think. No. And done. No, done. Volkov. I'm not sure Volkov. Does Volkov have the ability not to be seen? Avoid opportunity attacks. I mean, these didn't see him. It's like if you stop in front of them, which, you know, they don't seem to like. Oh yeah, nice. That's not going to shoot myself, is it? No. 3 to 5. Cool. Bollocks. Two to 4. But a machine god's with me. Flamer of the Room only has AoE weapons. Yeah, the machine gods are with me. Volkov, you're a freaking genius. Oh wait, I miscalculated. The machine gods! Solace! How you doing, my man? 70 stream streak, that's the same, bro. I appreciate that. That's the universe rewarding me for the bullshit after last mission. The cohort's rad sensors have picked up a previously unknown isotope. Not from the materials being sought, but something that has never been recorded in the Mensa Elementalis.
Though the source lies outside mission parameters, the quest for the Omnissiah's knowledge encourages such discoveries be pursued. Seek, suspect, scorn. North Trail mission is everything. I'll seek it. That's what I would normally do. 2 months straight stream, like some days double. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. As well as I was looking at Red Alert 2 mods. Yes, last night. Trying to find new stuff, but there's not really very much. It takes a lot of effort to make a Command and Conquer mod, especially a good one. And I don't play stuff which just has skirmish, because what would I do? I'd play it for an afternoon. I'd play it for like 2 hours, 3 hours versus AI. Any RTS, right? Versus AI, and then it just gets a bit dull. I'd struggle to stream for 4+ hours. And then you do a second stream of that, and then you're kind of done. I'm kind of done. And that's my problem. You know, Combined Arms or Dawn of the Tiberian Age, I love them both, but I would never play 2 streams of Skirmish, Dawn of the Tiberian Age or Combined Arms back to back. Never in a million years. Like that's my feelings towards Skirmish in games. Even my favorite Command and Conquer mods, I wouldn't want to sit through and play like too much Skirmish. Anyway, sorry, what was I? Unrecorded eventuality detected. Curiosity routines active. A rare sight. A disease, perhaps. Failure in reanimation protocols. More Blackstone. So, 0.4, 0.8, 1.2. If there is one console, we don't get below 1. We can stay below 2 though, I think. 1, 2. What's the minimum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And that'll put us at level 2. Nah, bollocks. It's a shame you can't scout the ruins after you fight the last fight. That would be quite nice, right? You finish the last fight and you're on, I don't know, 1 and 2, or 3 and 2/5, and you're like, well, I can scout another room without getting another percentage awakening. It's always a risk, because I mean, if this is another area like this, that gives us -5/6 potentially. Time to scout more rooms, get more Blackstone. I think I can probably wipe what's in here real fucking fast. Beware the script of the enemy, or beware the script of the enemy, for writ into its lies are the seeds of corruption. Cryptman verses 11 to 13. The stars and planets. Oh, Ruse? We were talking about Ruse a few days ago. Yeah. It's basically impossible to find Ruse on Steam, or to find a code, because it's not made on sold on Steam anymore. But yes, Ruse. Okay, Google, remind me at 7 PM about Ruse. Yeah, okay, maybe in the next... Ruse has been... I've had Ruse on my list for like 2 years. So it will be a non-Steam version. But, Yeah, Ruse might be something we play before Christmas, because it's been mentioned a lot by lots of different people. The stars and planets decorating this chamber seem to represent some form of pattern or code. Might be worth recording them, given Necropus' apparent role among the Necrons of Silverton Ebris as court astronomer. But definitely the blacksmith. Nice game, yeah. It looks like it from what I've seen. All right, one of these gives health to your guys. Is it the basic axe or is it the fancy axe? Nice challenges sometimes, yeah. No, a lot of people like it. Let's go fancy axe. Shit. Okay, well, let's go back the way we came. And this will put us on 2%, or like rank 2 awakening when we enter there. And we should be able to do it in at like either turn 0 or turn 1. That second mission. Well, we'll get to it. I keep forgetting about Ruse. I've had a tab open for Ruse for years. Necrons are not in the habit of gifting resources, perhaps fortuitous, perhaps too good to be true. Chamber ahead appears to be a workshop with stores of ingots of various alloys stacked up against the walls. Strange Xenos tools mounted on the ceiling. Though this does not look like the stash of adamantium the cohort is seeking, it might still be worth seeing what can be salvaged. Thorough search. 100% a thorough search. Don't even need to look at the other options. Wait, did I get Blackstone because I had max cog bar? Or was that just a byproduct? Many female ports cover the... Okay. Non-fancy axe. Motherfucker. So both of these are fucking useless. That's annoying. I like to level up my character when I'm playing an any sort of RPG style game where you have characters and levels. I'm not the kind of person who cares too much about being over leveled, because my enjoyment comes out of trying to level characters and to maximize their power. I really invested in them. Like Spellforce 3. Spellforce 3. I spent way too long playing Spellforce 3. That's annoying. Who goes first? You. And you. The death mark. You're the sniper guy. What have we got here? Oh, we've got 2 of these. Oh, we can take this chill. We can't get it under 1. We can get it under 2. So who do we have first? We have Volkov first, as he should be. Let's read this make that. Scan or destroy all of them. Ooh, so we want to scan them both and destroy one. And then we'll probably get enemies pop up. Who has a pokey stick? Stromberg. Stromberg doesn't show up till the end. In terms of order. Stromberg has AoE. Wait, there's 3 terminals? Oh. Stromberg might take out whatever pops out of there.
Flamer of the Rim? Honestly, you might take out whatever comes out of there. We have... we... We could get under one. But we're probably gonna have to fight reinforcements or kill whatever's left. Flamer of the Rim has a melee. You can go there and then destroy it and kill that. The last one should be destroyed. I want to scan and destroy, or scan all three as soon as I can. You cost nothing to summon. You cost nothing to summon. You know what? I'm gonna change this up slightly. I'm gonna take Reddead Smeg. He's just got the one weapon. Who goes first? Volkov. That plus that. Kill the scanner. Flamer. Oh, you're great at like one-shot kills, but that's it. And then Stromberg. Stromberg could kill everything up there. When it inevitably becomes like that. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Aha, they spawned. Yeah, you're attacking him. That's fine. That's cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, Volkov. Max machine spirits for weapons. Yes. Pop that, because there's no reason not to. Let's get the stats on you. You're anti-melee. Funny. Funny guy. Crit him. Go down there. Okay. Ah, we release more as we unlock more. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. An AoE attack can take out all of them, but I can't get into melee with anyone, so it doesn't matter, I guess. An arc blaster could take out all of them, right? You haven't got an arc blaster. Somebody else will have a little arc blaster, right? Please. Plus cog. Plus damage. 4 to 6. We actually fucking crit him. Take 6% chance. Based. Okay, you've done all you can. Should shrug it off. Yeah. Fucking sniper. Where'd you face shift to? Oh, you stupid fool. Kind of priority target. Use the armor. We're fine. And 10. Right, Skatari Vanguards. Okay, you're fucked now, mate. Allows to perform an additional attack. Yes. That's fine. 2 to 4. You can't hit anybody else, can? Oh, you can hit him? Because the little arc blaster thing would take that out, or the other Skitarii did. Or you could just take out that, which I know for sure I need to kill. I can't even reach anybody here. Use that. Why not? Does it stop the Overwatch? What? Why didn't you hit? I don't know. Turn. Who next? Who next? Who next? Show me how much damage you've got. 1 health left. Right. Okay. You have as your weapons heavy phosphor blaster and incendiary combustor. I should have told you to wait until the end. Yeah, it's gonna kill everything. Wait, did I not kill? Oh, we haven't scanned that either. You can't hit me? Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. What else needs to still be scanned? It's got to be... Now kill all enemies, right? Yeah, it's got to be. Don't deny me. Don't deny me. Yes! Shit. Gain 2 cog. So we can insta-kill those two. Or everything up here. And then I can flamethrower those 2 things there. And then Red Dead Smoke can come and hit that with an axe. And I think that's everything. And then we get under 1%. And we kill everything. Medieval 3? Really? That's fucking annoying. That's really annoying.
Unless I can kill everything here? We get 1 cog from passing that. And then new engine. That's like a good improvement. Oh wait, shit, that's alive. Do I hit my own guy there? It doesn't look like I do. So it'll be a few years. Yeah, not a surprise. I don't know if I hit my own guy. Oh, I definitely do now. There's a Skitarii Vanguard who can shoot that. Oh no, I have it. You say you're not going to hit him. Outstanding news. -2 awakening. Okay, good. None of my guys are wounded, I don't think. 18, 17, 16. Now we're all full health. Everything here is dead. So the only enemies remaining are that console and him. I might as well fill up the cog bar. Cool. End turn. Yep. Destroy the console. Medieval 2 sounds like it'll be like it's just such a great idea. Dead. Such a great idea. Mission complete. The cohort secures the cache of adamantium ingots and relays its location to a team of labor servitors, which can carry the precious resources back to the tomb entrance. Excellent news, Magos. Processing of this material begins immediately. Then the Skitarii shall have the weapons they need to do their duty. My duty is done too. Keep them fed, keep them fueled, keep them armed. This is the will of the Omnisire. Fucking 0%. We've had not many 0% games. So much Blackstone. Ooh, delicious. Right. Time for some upgrades. Volkov, Axeman. You, I said, Eng Max. Engine Sim Max. We should, I think. Okay. Should get his medic one. Is there anyone else who's like we might need to burn all this on? Red Dead Smeg. Explorator maxed. He is. Eng 3. Engine Seer 3. Yes. Tech Orcs 5. You know, that is very tempting. +1 or +20% to crit chance. +4 HP and 1 physical armor. What's his current chest? 1 energy armor. I like him having 1/1 personally. +2 energy armor on his hat. That's +3 +1. What's the chest plate here again? +4/+1. So actually, these are just better. I could give him the Tech Auxilium chest and the Tech Auxilium hat, and he'd end up with +1 HP and +1 energy armor over what he's currently got. And then we could run down to the Blessed Canticle with what we've got. No, we can't. No, we absolutely can't. We could get 3 if we're lucky. Bollocks. Okay. It's always the way. Stromberg, my guy. Stromberg, I'm not about going down there. Stromberg's kind of done for now, honestly. There's not much else I want to do with Strom. I'm thinking about this arc rifle and how good it is, and coming to the conclusion that it's kind of not. +1 cog on killing a target's nice. One to 8, 5 to 7. 5 to 7 though. 5 to 7. 3 cog is a lot. Maybe we keep the arc rifle for now. You know, it's quite good when we can use all of his gear. All energy attacks gain +2 for 1 round. Plus an extra cog. Question is whether I have the cog for it. Because these are free. These are free. You have the perk that gives -1. The regular phosphor blaster is it's not worth the drop. 1 cog for 2 damage. Ha. Yeah, as opposed to this, which is 1 cog for 1 damage. There you go, right? But this would affect his other gun as well. You don't always have the cogs. It's better to be able to fire every weapon than it is to sometimes not be able to fire one at all. That's the kind of attitude and way I'm leaning with things. Alternatively, I could get rid of that and that, because they're still both free. Stromberg's fine. Flamer, Dom and Lex max. None of those help you right now. Means we're left with the choice. Here's one target with 3 HP. Volkov. We go red as mech. I like that bless. I like the +2 damage to all tech priests for their next attack. That's just huge. What did I say? I said a current hat. What does it give me? Well, it does give me 2 HP, but I don't feel like I need HP as opposed to armor. Well, armor's just better than HP. And then the other thing was chest gives 3 HP, 1 energy, right? What do legs give? 2 HP, 3 moves. 2 HP, 2 move, yeah. The crit chance is real interesting. The crit chance is real interesting. Because we already have stuff that gives him +1 physical damage. I feel like I overkill with a lot of my characters. Or rather, it's not good to overkill when you can have guaranteed damage, right? Like this is currently 4 to 6. A console is 5. So the power axe plus his little glove, which gives physical damage, will guaranteed kill a console. Whereas the plus 20% crit doesn't help me. So I think, as annoying as it is, and I've got no plans for his final 2 points. So we can always, if we find a weapon with a high crit chance, we can always get that slot there. But I think we go for the +1 physical armor. And then what we can do is we can go on 17-1-1 right now. And now he's going to be on 18-1-2. What? No, he's not. Okay. He lost 1 HP, gained 1 armor. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have the armor, I think. Probably. Probably? Yeah. You've got some auto heal, haven't you? Yeah, he restores 1 HP at the end of every turn. That's fine. You have lots of available slots now. So you have no guns. Of course. I need some more gear. +2 cog, +2 cog. Sure. Problem is, higher spanner stuff requires more cog as well. It would probably be a good idea to get the Infestus Mechadendrite to be able to poke bodies away, like the dead bodies, because he's only got 1 attack, and that's Not ideal. It's not ideal, I tell you. I think we can do that. Oh, tech priest. Game +2. If that will give him +2, that will give him +2. He's got an ability to make that cost 0. So this costing 3. That will cost 1. He walks up to somebody. 4 cog. Hop, hop. And all of a sudden, his weapon will do +3. +2 is 5. +1 from the gloves is +6. So its base attack is, his base attack will be 10 to 12 when we pop all of this. And he can guarantee do it. If he can walk up to a target, he can guarantee to get off 10 damage on his first attack. Which is kind of nuts. Extract 2 cog points. 5 to 7 physical damage, you say? What's this? Heavy arc rifle? I would kind of want to get this though. All physical attacks gain +4. I assume. Yeah. Yeah, this is reduced by that, right? Yeah. We're getting to a point where he can one-shot some heavy enemies. That's the goal for Red Dead Mech. He can one-shot certain enemies. What's the original sector? Agrolec. Is there anything for Agrolec now? No. But I want this. So let's go for it. That's a lot of Blackstone though, buddy. That's a lot of Blackstone. Conditions in Tomb of Ubjal suggests hypothesis. Fusion of biological and mechanical. Excitement fully contained equals false. But a war game being announced December 11th. You want a link in the Discord, Croc? I'll have a look later. I find little to celebrate in foulness of the Tomb of Ubjal. Tech Inquisitor. Flare virus. Biological, mechanical, infectious agent. Fascination increased, formulating desire. Acquire virus samples. Projected benefit analysis. Increased combat effectiveness, understanding of enemy weakness, possible biological weaponry. Bioweapons? There is indeed something positive to be salvaged from the decay of the tomb. It should be considered. Infect sarcophagus. Project target. Infect sarcophagus from which Necron failed to wake. Think you do not know if such a thing can even be found in a tomb. Done discovery. Calculation commences. Calculation complete. Significantly higher than negligible. Yeah. An unexplored section of the tomb shows high levels of infection. It sounds like the best chance for this mission. I doubt it will be pleasant though. Not asking them to decide for a pleasant experience, Subdomina. Asking for the strength to overcome our tribulations. Oh, wow. This is big. We might have to settle on 3% here.
How many fights? Just 2. Okay, this one's a quite like straightforward one. Scan or destroy. Yeah, it's gonna then be kill all enemies, I think, at the end, because they crawl up on the sides. There's a destroyer. He fires first. Great. Then we have Flamer of the Rim. There's 2 consoles, so we can take 2 turns to do this and reset this back to 0. That's good. We can get a lot of cog from these guys. I can't see who goes after these guys. That's annoying. I can't order my guys properly now. That's bad game design. That is bad game design. What? Oh. Based. Only 2 damage. Auto attack him? Wait, why no auto attack? Please don't be melee armored. Please be energy armored. Fuck. Got flares over here. Energy armor, of course. All tech priests gain +2 damage for their next attack. You all want to use that now. Collect 2 cog. Collect 2 cog. I don't know if I do, you know. Or I leave somebody back here. Depends where they all move to. Use. Probably use. How much damage do I do now? 6 to 8. Yeah, fuck it. Use that now. Nice. Based. Okay. You've just got heavy weapons. And you can't hit anything over there? Oh, because you haven't got the cog. We should probably... I could get 2, 1, 4. I don't even need to technically kill that, do I? Collect 2 cog. Fill the cog gauge. Collect all cog points from a source. That's not going to do it either. Yes! Maybe? No. No. Bollocks. Won't even show me the max range. 12. Maybe we save that button. Do we? Nah, because we load of cogs to pick up there, right? Yeah, use. There we go. I can hit both of those guys and not for 4 damage though. For 4 cog and like not much damage to him. That feels like a waste of time. Do 1 damage to him. Probably the right call. Everything else I can one-shot. Extract a cog from that. Yep, might as well. I think end turn. Yeah, they're all gonna slither up here, aren't they? Okay, Stromberg. You know what? Delay turn. Nice. Okay, so that's energy pistol. Collect 1 cog out of you. Eight health. One to 3. 3 armor. That'll be 3 to 6. That'll be 5 to... We don't need to kill it. We don't need to kill it. Shit. Plus 2 damage. Smack him with a hammer. Seven damage. I'm gonna leave you on this side of the map. Macro stubber on him, maybe? Nah, leave it. Don't want damage to that. Fuck it. Based. And turn. Wait, he'd already moved. How did he get to move again? You've got a pokey stick. Yeah. Grab the cog. Hit him with the pokey stick. Hey, Amp. Let me run up here to there. And then we go. Whoa. I almost want to use those. I mean, it would only be for him. There's not much point. I've got to remember to use that. Alright, okay. Fire. I forgot it refilled cog, yeah. Cool. And turn. I shouldn't need to. You know? But I will. These guys are free. Delay turn. Delay turn. You can't move. Shit. Okay, well, that's fine. Delay turn. Flamer of the Ring. Wait. Strike cog from that. Heal up him. 'Cause why not? Then go. There. Get that. And get this. Come on. Luck be a lady tonight. Tell me to finish off the enemies. Fuck! Oh well. Dear. One of the cohorts show worrying signs of infection. The troopers' augmentations are distending and malfunctioning, accompanied by sweating, spasms, and low-level hallucinations. Excise, exhort, or fucking assist him. Has been detected. Excuse me. Single port. What's this gift? Blackstone, nice. Opportunity detected. Study the means of flare virus infection. Addendum personal. Researching disease vectors particularly gratifying. The chamber ahead contains several sarcophagi from which the inhabitants have already awoken. However, the machinery is severely deformed and discolored and oozes black fluids. The inhabitants were almost certainly infected with the flare virus. Cleanse, circumvent, collect. Gather samples. We always gather samples. Worthy sacrifice, indeed. The cohort must traverse a chamber waist deep in decaying biological gunk. It is on the most direct path ahead, and avoiding it would be prohibitively time-consuming, but the viscous goo is a threat to body and morale. Brave, bake. Try to create a solid crust on the gunk by searing it with flame. Bridge. Honestly, I'm bridging it. Fuck. Exterminatus the planet. Glyph. Treasure room. Fancy axe. Is that gonna heal my guys? Yeah. Boo. Next one's gonna make 1 time faster, yeah. Make it like that Italian dessert. Scan or destroy. Oh, fuck. I can't see who of my guys goes first. Like, there's so many. I don't like this. I think it's a bit silly. We can't get this below 2%. So there's no point in rushing it. I fucked up on the last mission. I went to scan both terminals when I should have scanned, destroyed, and then scanned the second. I realized as soon as I'd done it, what, you know, mistake. But yeah, I don't, this is fucking silly. I don't, these aren't even in the right order as to who goes when. He's up there. I've still got all my canticles, right? Or just one? Just one cog canticle? Can't remember. I have both. In which case I should probably summon these guys. This is only 2 tiles wide. He's going to body block it. Grrr. Let's begin. Interesting you passed right there. You get to take a second turn? That's very BS. Haha, you're so dead. Max machine spirits of all weapons. What was his 14? For you 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 3 is 13. Might not kill it. You've got large Sanctus. Yep. And a Red Dead Smeg is no longer just is no longer has guns. That crit 35% is wrong. It's 10% base, and then his perks are given 15, which is 25. Wait, maybe it is right. Yeah, okay. Never mind, I can't count. Plus 2 cog. And this will destroy 2 armor. Not that that matters, but well, it matters a little bit.
Yes.
Based? Fucking right. +3 movement, +3 movement, and he gets +3 movement from his legs. And there's a scan up there. Look, it's the flood. Basically. Is there any way to get those guys? No. There we go. Right gun. Boom. All dead. All fucking dead. I don't even need to use his thing. I don't think. Nope. I know I don't. Now I can get I can flame most of that. Standing over an anthill with a canister of gasoline, and a lighter, and magnifying glass, damn straight. That's only 8 to 10 damage. Might not kill him. Wait, do I know what his stats are? No, I don't. Yeah, it definitely won't kill him. So maybe we use what's his face? Stromberg to take out these, to take out all of this. Wait, what? That's body blocking. Are you kidding me? You know what? I have a cunning plan. Behold, and this truly is genius. This is the only guy who can make the run. This guy is a fucking marathon runner. Equals hot shot. Yeah. First scan. What? Honestly? You couldn't have done this to a worse person. It's just a shame I can't kill the terminal.
There are 4 terminals here. That generates 8 of these. If I was to destroy all 4, we are currently on 16. 4 would take us down to 8, which would be 1. It would be level 1 and 2. So we can take another turn after this. We can take another turn after this. That's fine. Good, good. Drown them in flames! I think who knows? Yeah, we're not gonna need to use that next time. End turn. Okay. My little Skatari boys. I mean, not really much for you to do, mate. I'm sorry to tell you. What? No. No. Can you really? Wow, outstanding news. Rather die. Well, these guys are based. These guys are properly really good. It's consistent damage. The rapid fire is awesome. Oh, he can pass through now? Oh, that's fucking bullshit. That's fine. Question mark. That's gonna spawn some nasty shit. I should have sent Axeman down here. No, actually, Axeman's going to be good over there. Axeman's going to be good over there, I think. Yes. Okay. Cognitive freedom. Oh shit. Do I take the hit? You got two melee armor. I think we take the hit. In fact, strong arguments say, okay, if I go there, I hit everything. I hit everything even from there. No. I don't know. It's just the arc rifle. Yeah, all. Yeah, but we know what's gonna happen, right? Damage is all fucking based.
Yep. Okay, like, if I get, like, okay, good, it stopped me. It stopped me. Thank God for that. Yeah. No. I can't quite do it. Yes. No. No, it's the it's this one down here or him. And it's a pretty obvious choice. Yeah. There's no way I move like further up this way, right? Like if I move further up this way, no. No, we're at max range over there. Maybe if I was back here? You know? You know? Nah, this will block it, right? No? Yeah, this blocks it. Wait, this blocks it. We know this blocks it. But it wouldn't... Wait, what? We can arc blast him. Sorry, phosphor blast him. We just leave him not shot. This is going to be the most incredible thing you've ever seen. All because of my superior mind. Or whatever it is they say. What? Why can I not move anymore? There we go. Wait, what? You said I could shoot him. You lied. What is this lies? I don't want to kill that. No, my superior mind. And I've lost curse control. I absolutely showed a little reticule for him. Oh, or maybe it was on that. Yeah, okay, I don't want to do that. Oh no, don't be paranoid. What have you got in terms of guns? Oh wait, I should have just gone and scanned them first. Right? Fuck it. These guys are the bigger threat. I love how I was talking with such confidence, like I knew I was going to kill everyone. But then that's because I knew I was going to kill everyone. If I destroy all three, we get to 1%. How much was that? Did anyone see? 7 to 14 damage. What do we have left? We have... Why are you showing up next? I'm not done with my turn. We've got an axe that will insta-kill a terminal. We've got a pistol. Everything will insta-kill something. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets. You have 3 weapons. And we've got 1 here. So we can reduce it to 4. Because I wanna unlock 3 and kill the 4th. Or unlock 3, kill 4. That makes sense. They're dead. Nice. Easy. Get all the damage we can out on these guys. Today's been very cerebral. It has required a lot of thought. In turn. That way you had 5 to move 5 different times. Shut up. Right, so step 1, we run down here. Wait, that's not a thing that I need to get, is it? Please tell me that's not one of them. No, it's not lit up. No. Give me a cog. I've got the canticles for it. Right, so we do 6, 7. Okay, so we guarantee kill. What about the arc blast? Area damage 6. We got this. We got this. Behold, my genius. We don't kill the last one because it might say finish off all enemies. And then we get to... Oh, no, never mind. That won't happen. Macro stubber on this. What? What? What are you talking about? Macro stubber on... What? I can't smash it with a hammer. Yeah, there was no point in destroying those last two. It would have taken us back to 2. All of that thinking, all of that planning, wasted because it was buried in a wall. Mother... Oh, I don't even know. Infection, I want you to be infected. Rather, you have praised me of risk before the mission commenced, Scavola. Any risk is less important than the pursuit of knowledge. Addendum. Conclusion formulation. If the Necrons can be infected, they can be infected deliberately. Yeah, I mean, it's what I was saying a couple of streams ago about, you know, if you're in a... Hell. Look at just us humans, right? You're in a war to... You're in any kind of war where people get passionate, like fanatical about it. Then you're gonna start introducing weapons which break your moral code, 100%. And biological weapons don't break these guys' moral code, apparently. So why it's a revelation to anybody that, oh my god, we can infect them with this disease. Why are you not testing everything? Why are you not designing new and exciting killer diseases? You know. The British, Americans, and Russians have been designing killer diseases on a genetic level, but, well, we all did after World War II. We all agreed that we wouldn't do it during the 60s. The British almost certainly didn't because it cost a lot of money, and the UK was broke after World War II. The Americans probably did a bit, but the Russians absolutely. The Russians still do. Smallpox being the obvious one, right? Kept in a supposed to be only two existences of smallpox left in the world, one in the United States and one in Russia. But the Russians absolutely, it is known as a fact that they were testing biological weaponry based on smallpox during the 60s and 70s, and indeed so were the Americans, although they, to be fair to them, kept developing smallpox vaccines because they knew the Russians were weaponizing smallpox, at least experimentally. And so with the whole Cold War paranoia, the Americans, and the Americans still do, or at least they did before COVID. They did before Trump version, you know, Trump's second term, keep stocks of smallpox vaccine in the sort of tens of thousands. Nothing to vaccinate your entire population, but enough to vaccinate a city, or the enough to vaccinate the people in the donut around where you find patient 0, because, you know, find smallpox somewhere in the US, there's going to be there's wherever it's centered around, they're already dead. A vaccine ain't working for them. But you vaccinate everybody around and you probably stop the spread of smallpox. Where were we? Biological weapons. No. Saragon sector located. Oh, another sector. When the Brits also doing testing on villages. What kind of designing? Sounds like heresy. That's what the Catholic Church says. When bro was in a war, slaughters an entire village and says bot lobbies. Yeah. I think the Americans, a lot of Americans said that during Vietnam.
When the Brits were doing tests on villagers, depends what you mean by tests. Like biological weapons. I don't think there's been anything announced of the Brits releasing biological agents. The Brits, well, I say famous in certain circles, examples of the British releasing, it's called Porton Down. It's the British version of it's the British biological research group, but part of the Ministry of Defense. Porton Down, a bit like the CDC. And during the Cold War, mid-90s, the Porton Down released a strain of E. coli, harmless, and as a test on the London subway system, London Underground, to check the spread of a bacteria and how far it would go after 15 minutes, 1 hour, 12 hours, a day, 3 days, right? Which makes sense, right? After COVID, we should all be more aware of, we need to know how biological agents spread, let alone a terrorist attack with biological weapons, right? And the results were horrifying in terms of how quickly it spread. But it was done covertly. It was not done with the public's knowledge. The public was never in any harm. Obviously, when this was released under the Official Secrets Act 15 years later, the public reacted and went, "Oh, you can't do this to me." It was harmless. It was never going to hurt you. Your fingers and your entire body is covered in bacteria. And there's good bacteria, there's bad bacteria, and then actually 99% of it is just bacteria. It doesn't affect you. Your body fights it off quite easily, and there's a healthy balance, quote unquote. The Americans, of course, released syphilis during the after World War II. After World War II, the CIA released syphilis as biological experiments on a couple of black African American communities in South Carolina or somewhere like that. Did the Americans make a bioweapon based on the pheromones and call it Game On? No, but they brainstormed it, and honestly, that's perfectly fine. Like, genuinely, the concept of that is exactly what research is. You say, hey, think of something, right? Now you've thought about it, is it possible to do? And if so, how would you go about doing it? Like, that is how research is done. People don't say, oh, I want to develop the aluminium can, and then go out and develop the aluminium can. Or penicillin is the classic example, right? Penicillin, antibiotics were discovered because some lazy grad students on a Friday night didn't wash up some lab equipment. And on Monday morning, when the lecturer at Cambridge, Alexander Graham Bell? No, he's the Alexander Fleming, sorry. 1 second, chat. No idea. When Alexander Fleming came in, the lecturer, the professor came in on Monday morning, found the lab equipment, and there was mold growing over it, and that's where penicillin just came from. But the game bomb existed in paperwork, but it was more of a broader idea about biological weapons. I mean, also the gay bomb. It wouldn't necessarily have been the gay bomb. It would have only been a gay bomb because the people you are fighting and the people you are using it against were all men, right? Now, imagine bioweapons based off rabies. Yeah, this is why we have generally said not to do biological weapons. I'm not doing my dishes, so I'm performing science. Yes. I mean, yeah. The problem with biological weapons is they are too easy to get out of control, right? I mean, look at gas warfare in World War One. Gas warfare in World War One killed a lot of people, but it wasn't used anywhere near as much as people think it was. Like, it was very effective at killing people. Problem number one, it is all, you know, it was blown by the wind, and like 25% plus of the time, it blew back towards you, either immediately after you fired off the gas canisters, gas shells, or within 10 minutes, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, while it was still effective. And so the height of deaths by gas warfare was in 1916, early 1917. And then the usage of gas warfare in World War I actually dropped off pretty damn quick. Gas weaponry was still developed and still used, but it was used way more selectively and mainly in artillery shells, as opposed to what was done at the very start of World War One, which is where large tanks, like oil drums of gas, was deployed in your trench. You know, you very carefully put the thing up, you know, where it's visible to the enemy, but your head is not. And then you turn the valve and the wind is coming from behind you and it blows it towards the enemy. And that went wrong real fucking often. Bioweapons based off rabies. Yeah, I mean, rabies is nasty. Rabies is nasty. There's, I mean, what, a couple of hundred cases of it reported every year. Rabies is absolutely one of those things that, well, no, rabies is transmissible between humans and animals, so it's probably not, you probably couldn't get rid of rabies. Not like smallpox. But there's a lot, I mean, smallpox is one of the greatest achievements of humankind. One of the greatest achievements of humankind as a planet. It's the only disease that we have tried to eradicate and succeeded. We haven't done it with anything else. Polio, we were very close to a couple of years ago, and then due to a certain orange man in the White House and other people cutting funding because it didn't exist in the United States. I don't think it does now in 2025, but WHO, you know, the UN is the largest funder of the UN is still the United States, and the WHO is a branch of the United Nations, World Health Organization, and polio, it got down to something like 30 cases globally. I think it's back up to about 100 cases globally. Reported in the last couple of years. Like, we'll get there. We'll get there, assuming, you know, the Western world doesn't fall apart and keep regressing. If we go back to being semi-sensible people and realizing that global diseases are bad, and, you know, actually spending money to destroy global diseases means that you get richer, you know, then that's a good thing. But yeah, biological weapons are too difficult to control. You can create viruses, bacterium, and give your own soldiers vaccines, quote unquote, which will negate the effect, essentially make your troops immune, but they don't work like a vaccine. It's very much theoretically possible, and probably tested to be possible, but once you open the bottle, once the genie's out of the bottle and you've committed to biological warfare, your enemy's gonna do it as well. It's a bit like nuclear weapons, mutually assured destruction, right? You release something, your enemy's gonna release something, and then it all goes to fuck. The moment humankind manages to get a Mars colony rolling, they stop caring about shit goes on here. I mean, you'd need a self-sustaining Mars colony. You know, no way people live on Mars and are able to sustain themselves. For at least 100 years. Asteroid mining, get that going. Asteroid mining, you've got the resources. You've got the water, you've got the iron. Those are probably the two big things. The water gives you the oxygen to breathe, gives you the hydrogen for fuel. The iron gives you construction material. And then other metals in there as well. But then you still need population, right? You still need population. You can't sustain a 21st century lifestyle. This, you know, these, you know, hell, this, a screwdriver. This is made in China, I assume. It's made of plastic, which requires oil. The entire thing was made by a machine. Those machines were made by other machines, and probably those machines were made by other machines. And so you need people to design machines, which design machines, which design machines, which then design products, which then and then people put those bits and pieces together and then ship. There's a famous, pretty well-known video of somebody holding up a wooden pencil and saying, how many people did it take to create this? And then he's not talking about designing it. He's talking about people chopping down a tree to get the wood for the outside of a pencil. The graphite inside, which is mined out the ground, all the rest of it. You know, 21st century supply chain, not even just in the West, but anywhere on the planet, requires so many people. Anyway, back to the game, and then I'm gonna get some food. The magnificence of a long-vanished dynasty is perfectly preserved in this tomb, overwhelming in its aggressive grandeur. The halls are polished, grandiose marvels. Hey, Codex, by the way, how is it, buddy? Medieval 3? Yes, I'm gonna look at that later. Halls are polished, grandiose marvels, adorned with the images of Necrons, glowering down as if to ward off the eyes of the unworthy. This place is a monument to the power and arrogance of the interred. Every surface reflects the assumption of total authority. The dark opulence boils over into obscurity, as if the creator thought of itself not as a king, but as a god. To a human, the wealth contained within this place is astonishing, but such concerns, whether in the presence of whatever the tomb was built to aggrandize. It is impossible for such a monument of power to go unguarded. So we unlock both of these, like within 2 missions of each other, which means I have no idea how these unlocks are done. Like, it can't be done on the number of missions you've done. Surely not, right? Surely I've got to have hit trigger missions. Still losing, Codex, you little shit. I will have you know, I will be playing Renex possibly on Saturday. If I remember. If I'm not busy. I will play Renex on Saturday. Cognito Mechadendrites. Another cog! Oh, this is hard. Okay, it's getting hard. That's also hard. Energear Enhancer. Oh, boy, gets Skitarii Vanguard. Nice. Energear Enhancer, 3 cog plus 3 damage? Don't we already have that? Meh. Meh. Praise the Omnisire. Would this be the last mission, or is... No. Sargona Sector. I've only killed like a couple of bosses.
I haven't done the Neftusk sector. Grand Architects of Nest. Melob. Okay, no. Okay. So we can kill this boss. We can do a boss fight with this one. Yeah, so it is. We've done like 3 boss fights, have we? I've been hit 42 times by physical attacks. It's not quite a no-hit playthrough, but killed 3 boss. Okay, we've killed 3 bosses. So we killed 3 and there's 3 here. Now that you get it shown, if you awake the tomb much harder, you can have the final mission be... Really? But these are like, I've killed 3 and there's 3 here. But these are not the ones I've already killed, I don't think. No, they have the names of the areas I haven't been to yet. Oh, you mean if you await the tomb earlier, you can fight all the bosses at once? So if I fight the bosses, I take them out of this fight, what you're saying? One you kill would join here if you hadn't done that. Got it. Wait, are they now locked here? Oh, fuck, dude. I can't knock them out. I can't knock them out anymore. Well, that's good, actually. I like that, because it hasn't been too hard. Well, no, this is the boss fight guy. And I assume I should normally have, like, you know, options to fight different bosses, except now I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. We will leave this for now, anyway. Now, what did I get in that last one? Oh, we got the pokey stick. That's 2 cog, 2 spanner, 3 cooldown. And this one was 3 cog, 3 spanner, 3 energy. That's fucking huge. I think that's too much. I think that's too much. Wasn't one of these missions to get like a better pokey stick? This is a better pokey stick for cog points. Cog poker. In theory, I can put that. Although Stromberg should never like need that. Do I feel confident in the amount of cogs I've got? I kind of do now, you know. I kind of do. But this is 2 damage all for free. Where's the level 2 pokey stick? Level 2 pokey stick. The level 2 energy. Wait, no. Yes. Yes. Strongbird doesn't need to upgrade it. Flamer of the Rim. Generally, the game is much harder in early stages since your options are limited. It opens up as you get stronger. And fair progression and trade-off. Yeah. Half an hour playtime. Yeah. The options of having to complete a trio of priests before multi-classing keeps the game much more challenging for a long time. Was that a thing in the old game, man? Like, was it a change in the patch? Flamer, Dex Max, Lex Max. I can't max him out. Oh, it's an option you can check. I see. I kind of want to upgrade Volkov, you know? What's Volkov? Volkov doesn't get much. Wait, who was going to go down Tech Max? RDS was going down Tech. I can get it. Yeah, I knew it. Plus 2 damage to all Tech priests. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Got a lot of free space. That's pointless. That's genuinely pointless. Oh, well, no, it only costs 1 cog. Never mind. It's not pointless. All physical attacks gain plus 4, you say? Jolly good. He is gonna hit hard. Which is exactly what you want in a melee character, right? Exactly what you want. Anyway. Save it there. Save it there. I don't know if we'll play Iron Harvest later. We might do. We might do, actually, because I wasn't going to be around tonight, but I am now. Maybe see if the guys are around for Iron Harvest. If not, I don't know. I'll have a think. Oh, if not, then there's a bunch of Dawn of the Tiberian Age stuff, which I haven't done yet. So we'll take a crack at that. Yes. Anyway, I will see you guys in an hour and a half, 2 hours. See, I need to double check, dude, because I haven't heard from Dark at all about the finals. Like, that was over a month ago. I think it might have happened, and they haven't mentioned it to me. Or Dark hasn't mentioned it, because the Discord's quite quiet. And Dark said, I'm wondering if we could do a full round robin for the next one. So I don't know. But I will keep streaming CA tournaments as and when I can, man. But I enjoy CA. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. But I'm playing playing co-op stuff on Combined Arms so much. You know, I've said before, Combined Arms, Dawn of the Tiberian Age, and Red Dead Smeg's CNC3 campaigns. I like my 3 favorite, and Fading Dusk, my 4 favorite Command & Conquer things. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Anyway, hour and a half, hour and 45. We'll come back. GTA or Iron Harvest. Not sure which.